What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jay on the track, and I'm back with a new video. I know it's been a minute, but yeah. So let's get right into it. All right, so this video is gonna be about 5 things that they don't tell you about breastfeeding. This is something that I wish I had, because even though I've been through this breastfeeding journey before, it's always brand new, like the first time you start again. So yeah, even the first time that I did it, I really wish I had this. I lasted a year breastfeeding my first one. Now the baby is almost 7 months now, so I'm still standing strong, but it's still hard. Like, even though we're not in the beginning stages, it's still hard. So the first cold hard fact that really affected me both times is you may not lose weight like everyone else. You know how these little pictures people post on social media, they snap back 3 days after giving birth, everything is just back to the way it was before. No. Now me, I only gained about 30 pounds this pregnancy, but ever since I've been breastfeeding, from the very pre-pregnancy to now, I gained about 50 pounds total. So that's 20 extra pounds. I lost a little bit in the first week, but I gained it right back because breastfeeding, it makes you so hungry. So yeah, some people lose weight with breastfeeding because your body's burning calories to make more milk. More power to you. I wish I was that type of person. But for those of you who gain weight when you're breastfeeding and it's hard to fight off, just know you're not alone and it's all normal. Now this next one goes without saying, but your boobs change in more ways than one. Like, from the areola to the nipple, the areola gets more bumpier and the nipple protrudes more, obviously, so it can go down your baby's throat, or well, in your baby's mouth pretty far. So the milk just goes straight down the baby's throat and stuff. And also it might get darker as well. Like, even your whole boob might just get darker because of the hormones during pregnancy, and after birth, everything's regulating itself, and you know, your newborn needs to be able to find the nipple. So it's darker for that purpose, so your newborn can find the source of food. And at first, when both pregnancies, my whole, everything changed. And I got scared because after I gave birth, I thought it was never going to go back to normal. But after a while, things regulated and everything, my skin tone evened itself back out. So it wasn't any dark pigment, but the areola and the nipple area definitely stayed dark. They may not change too much for you if you didn't gain too much weight. They might just stay perky, or, snap back as if you never breastfed. But a lot of people who gain weight, they may become saggy, they may become flattened, but that's all normal. Don't beat yourself up, because as far as I see it, you're doing what is best for your baby. Your body is going through changes, but you brought life into this world. So more power to you, girl. And you better remember that, because, that's some pretty badass stuff right there. Bringing life into this world. And on top of that, giving your baby the best nutrition that you possibly can. That's something to have gold medals stacked up for. You feel me? So don't beat yourself up if your body changed a lot since having a baby and after birth and all of that, because it's enough we deal with on the daily. So that's something to just keep in mind. You're normal and everything is just all part of the process. Another thing for the new moms who's like your first kid, your baby is always going to be hungry. And the reason for that is because breast milk, human milk, is easily digested. So that's gone out of your baby system. It's burned out within like 30 minutes to an hour most times. So if your baby is always trying to feed every 2, 3, 4 hours, everything is all, that's normal too, because it burns quickly, it digests quickly, and everything just flows through them quickly. So it is what it is. And that's a lot of sleepless nights for a lot of moms. I know from experience, because there's times, especially during those growth spurts times, like the baby wants to feed every hour, on the hour. And at first I thought it was something wrong with me. Like my breast milk, maybe my milk wasn't enough. Maybe I had to supplement with something. But, Dr. Google, a lot of moms go through the same thing, and it's just part of the growth spurt time period. So babies technically are using that energy that they're getting from your breast milk, and because they're growing, they're burning it off even faster than usually. So there's that. And even though those sleepless nights are one to drive someone insane, I went crazy a few times. But, if you can, get help during those times, because it's not easy operating off of 1 hour, 2 hour spurts of sleep and then try to be a functioning human being for the remainder of the day. So whenever you can, just get help, and you should be all right. Just know it won't last forever. Growth spurts usually happen every couple months. So it's not like it's a non-stop thing. The baby's always growing, but when they're about to like really have that push for like, I think it's 3 months and then 6 months, stuff like that, they need extra input, so just try to get help if you can around those times, and try to do what you need to do to stay sane. All right, number 4 is, while you're breastfeeding, you are getting depleted of nutrients. So it's important to stay on top of your supplements, especially vitamin D in these times, because we're not going outside as much. And also daylight saving times, there's not as much sunlight. Also, you get dehydrated easily. You're withdrawing water from your body to make milk and all your vitamins and nutrients and all of that. So it's important to stay hydrated and stay supplemented, and try to fit as much of that into your diet as well. So as many vitamins and minerals that you can fit into your diet per day. I know it's hard being a new mom, being a seasoned mom, just being a mom of a child. It's never easy, but as long as you can do things, small things, to work towards a bigger goal of staying healthy and making sure you're in the best shape, then that's all that matters. Small steps. Don't beat yourself up if you didn't eat right during the day, because you're taking care of everyone else and it left you hungry or hangry, and you just grab something quick. Just try again tomorrow. Try to fit as many nutrients into your diet as you can, so that you're providing yourself with the best things possible for your baby as well. So yeah. Number 5, this one is kind of dangerous for the new moms, because I remember how I was in the beginning, also being sleep deprived on top of that. But nursing does make you sleepy. Yes, the hormones, it is scientifically proven that the hormones that produces your milk, and when you let down your milk, they make you sleepy. Prolactin, oxytocin, all of those are some feel-good hormones that make your body release and bond with your baby. They also make you sleepy. So in the beginning days, the first few days when you're first starting out, and you are trying to adapt from pregnancy to motherhood. Whew, I remember those days. I used to fall asleep and used to be knocked out. It's like, I feel like the motherly instinct kicks in after you have your baby, because as knocked out as I was, I ain't never dropped my baby. I ain't never, you know, did anything damaging. So I fell asleep, but my baby was also knocked out on me. Like, we both were knocked out from the feel good hormones. And we used to just be sleeping for hours on each other. And he was laying on my chest and stuff, or on the breastfeeding pillow. You know, we used to be knocked out. But just be mindful of that. That's something that is also normal. Obviously, it's your body's chemistry just trying to adapt to motherhood and bond with your baby. So keep that in mind and try to have people around you so they can come and check on you and make sure, you know, you and the baby are good. If the baby falls asleep on you, they can move the baby for you. You know, I had my husband, he used to help me out with that, and my mom as well. So it worked out. But just be safe, guys, okay? And congratulations on breastfeeding. If you're breastfeeding for however long, any amount of time is great. Some people can't last that long because the way it physically demands a lot on your body, and that's fine. You tried and it didn't work out. Listen, us moms go through enough. If this is something that you can't handle, choose something different that you can, you know? And congratulations if you just had a new baby, or if your baby's a few months old. Welcome to motherhood, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, because I'll be back with more just like it. Peace.